Gentlemen, sorry to keep you waiting. My client and I were just discussing a few last matters.
Not a problem. Now that you're ready, I suggest we start with division of property.
Actually, we'd like to start with the most important issue.
Our kids.
Exactly, because we're seeking sole custody.
What? We didn't talk about that.
And what was or wasn't previously discussed is irrelevant.
That's bullshit.
Marcus, let me handle this. Because they don't really want sole custody. They just want to start on one end because they're expecting us to start on the other. But we don't want to fight. So why don't we just all start in the middle?
I'll tell you why. Because we're not moving on this at all.
Excuse me?
Katie, don't do this.
You did this to yourself, Marcus.
No, he didn't. He may have screwed up, but you don't have the grounds to take the kids.
Actually, we do.
Bullshit. And I'm not going to let you play games like you did with those sanctions.
What sanctions?
But you know what sanctions. The ones you had your lawyer slap me with for coming to talk to you.
I didn't authorize anything like that.
You didn't need to. After you told me he approached you improperly.
You thought it was a good idea to use that to bias the judge.
I thought it would be a good idea to protect my client's interests.
Well, those kids aren't just your client's interests. They're my brother's children.
Well, then maybe he should have cared enough to put their needs ahead of his own.
Katie, he may not have been a perfect husband, but I am not going to let you say he's not a good father.
How would you know what kind of father he is?
I'll tell you how. Every time I have seen them with him, every time he has told me about them.
And what about what he told you about why we're splitting up?
Just because he slept with someone else doesn't mean he's not a good father.
Slept with someone else. Oh, my God. He didn't tell you what happened, did he?
Katie.
Marcus, what's she talking about?
You know what? You can have that conversation on your own time. Because I'm not going to let you tell me this is all my fault when you don't even know the whole story. But let me be clear. I'm taking the kids because that is what is best for them. And if you have a problem with that, Harvey, you can take it up with the man sitting next to you. Because I'm done defending myself.
Katie.
Okay, you tell me, and you tell me now. What was that all about?
I was gambling again.
I don't believe this.
It was just for a few weeks. It was almost a year ago, and I've been in a program ever since.
Let me guess. You didn't tell Katie, just like you didn't tell me.
I was going to tell you.
When? After the judge took your kids? Because they're right, Marcus. They do have the grounds to do that, and you gave it to them.
Harvey, there's got to be something you can do here.
Not when I don't have all the facts. I point blank asked you what happened, and you said it was because of an affair.
Look, I know I should have told you, but I'm telling you now.
Well, then you tell me right now anything else I should know, and I mean anything.
Haley caught me making a bet, and I told her that I was just playing a game and that it could be our little secret.
Are you kidding?
Hey, where are you going?
Back to New York.
Oh, please, you can't. These are my kids.
Your kids that you asked to lie for you, which makes you no different than Mom was.
That is not fair. What Mom did is nothing like this.
You asked your kids to keep your secrets. How is that different?
One time. And Haley had no idea what I was doing was wrong.
You know what? Tell yourself whatever you want about what kind of man you are. You're not just a shitty husband, you're a shitty brother, and I'm done here.